You plug your phone in before bed, and by morning, it's been sitting at 100% for hours. Sound familiar? It's one of the most common habits in the modern world, and also one of the most debated. Some people swear it's slowly killing your battery, while others say it doesn't matter at all. So what's the truth? Does leaving your phone plugged in overnight actually ruin the battery, or is it just another tech myth that refuses to die? Today, we're breaking down what's really happening inside your phone right here on History of Simple Things. To understand where this belief came from, we need to go back a bit. Early rechargeable batteries, like the nickel-cadmium ones used in older electronics, had something called a memory effect. If you kept charging them before they were fully drained, they would remember that smaller capacity and gradually lose their full charge potential. Because of this, people were told to fully drain their devices before charging them again. But today's smartphones don't use those batteries anymore. Modern devices use lithium-ion batteries, which became mainstream in the 1990s and now power everything from phones to electric cars. These batteries are smarter, more efficient, and most importantly, they don't suffer from memory effect, but the old habits and warnings, they stuck around. Here's the key thing to understand. Your phone is smarter than you think. When your battery reaches 100%, it doesn't keep charging endlessly. Inside your phone is a battery management system, a tiny controller that regulates how power flows in and out. Once your phone is fully charged, it stops pulling power the same way it does during active charging. Instead, your phone switches into a kind of maintenance mode. If the battery dips slightly, say to 99%, it will top it back up. This cycle repeats throughout the night. So yes, your phone stays plugged in, but it's not constantly being force-fed electricity. That means the idea of overcharging in the traditional sense, it's basically not a thing anymore for modern smartphones. If leaving your phone plugged in doesn't ruin the battery, what does? The biggest culprit is heat. Lithium-ion batteries don't like high temperatures. When your phone stays warm for long periods, especially while charging, it can speed up chemical aging inside the battery. Over time, this reduces how much charge your battery can hold. And here's where overnight charging can become a problem. If your phone is under a pillow, wrapped in blankets, or in a thick case that traps heat, it may stay warmer than it should for hours. So it's not the charging itself that's harmful, it's the heat that sometimes comes with it. Now here's where things get a little more nuanced. Lithium-ion batteries actually prefer to stay between about 20% and 80%. Keeping them at 100% for long periods can put a bit of stress on the battery's chemistry. It's not dangerous and it won't destroy your battery overnight, but over months or years, it can contribute to gradual wear. Think of it like keeping a balloon fully inflated all the time. It's fine, but it puts more strain on the material compared to letting it relax occasionally. That said, phone manufacturers know people charge overnight. That's why many modern phones now include features like optimized charging. These systems learn your routine and slow down charging overnight, only reaching 100% right before you wake up. So even this problem is already being managed for you in many cases. Let's clear up a few myths that are still floating around. First, you should always drain your battery to 0% before charging. Not true. In fact, deep discharges can stress lithium-ion batteries more than partial charges. Second, charging overnight will overcharge your phone, also false. As we mentioned earlier, modern phones stop charging when they're full. And third, using your phone while charging ruins the battery. This one is half true. It's not the usage, it's the heat. Gaming or heavy use while charging can generate extra heat, and that is what can cause wear over time. So, is overnight charging safe? Short answer: yes, it's safe. Leaving your phone plugged in overnight will not suddenly ruin your battery. Your device is designed to handle it, and built-in systems prevent overcharging. But if you want to be extra careful and extend your battery's lifespan, there are a few simple things you can do. Try to keep your phone cool while charging. Avoid placing it under pillows or blankets. Use original or high-quality chargers to ensure stable power delivery. And if your phone has optimized charging features, keep them turned on. You don't need to obsess over it, but a little awareness goes a long way. Here's something most people don't think about: how fast your phone charges can also affect battery health. Fast charging is incredibly convenient, but it generates more heat compared to regular charging. That doesn't mean you should avoid it completely. It's designed to be safe. But using it all the time, especially in warm environments, can add extra stress over time. If you're not in a rush, switching to a slower charger occasionally can be a simple way to reduce heat and go a little easier on your battery. So, does leaving your phone plugged in ruin the battery? Not really. The idea comes from outdated battery technology that no longer applies to modern devices. Today's smartphones are designed to manage charging intelligently, protect themselves from damage, and handle everyday habits like overnight charging. If anything, the real takeaway is this: batteries wear out no matter what. It's a natural process. But small things like avoiding excessive heat and not stressing over perfect charging habits can help slow that process down. So go ahead, plug your phone in tonight. Just maybe don't bury it under your pillow. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.